So I've been struggling a little bit lately, which is why I haven't been on this app so often. But when I'm struggling, I thought I would refer back to a little painting I did a while back. A couple of summers ago, I really struggled with hardcore depression. Nothing was going well in my life, or so I thought. And I think one of the worst parts was that my stepdaughter and my now 16-year-old child decided they would step away from the Mormon church. And I was devastated. And in the Mormon church, I felt like it was my responsibility. I had messed up. I was failing. And as a consequence, I didn't want to be around on Sunday. I would go to church and then I would go away for the afternoon because I couldn't stand to be around my failure as a mother. So one Sunday, I went up to the cemetery with my paints and I decided I would do a little watercolor. And I created Kate's Toolbox for self-improvement and greater joy. So at this time, I decided I'd list my hobbies: the sunlight, meditation, prayer, exercise, scriptures, and look at that, words of the prophets. These were things that were so important to me. And in my little accidentally inverted YouTube, I decided I would use some other resources as well that I thought were really helpful for me. But look. If the job was too hard, if I needed more tools because I wasn't able to do it myself, that's when I could call for therapy. And maybe medication would help too. In the Mormon church, I heard this kind of teaching all of the time. If I wasn't doing well, I needed to read my scriptures more. I needed to pray more, and then God would bless me. The problem with that is that I would pray all of the time. I would read my scriptures all of the time. And then when that didn't work, it was my fault. I wasn't worthy enough. I wasn't praying well enough. I wasn't reading my scriptures well enough. The perfectionism just really caused a problem. And it also prevented me from going and getting the therapy and the medication that I needed when I needed them. I'm a huge advocate of therapy and medication, and I have recently gone back on both, if you can go back on therapy. I just had my first therapy appointment tonight, and it was a video call, and I spent the entire hour talking about everything that's going on in my life, things that I've shared on this app and things that I haven't. These are valuable tools. They belong right inside the toolbox, right there with that exercise, with the gratitude, with all of the other things. And I don't think we need to have those words of the prophets anymore. They just don't help.